Welcome to the AI and Future of Work podcast. I'm Marcus Chen, joined by Sofia Rodriguez. Today, we're diving deep into Zero Context Handoff Engine and how it can transform your life as a digital nomad. If you want to work smarter, earn more, and reclaim your time through AI, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. Automate the ordinary. Amplify the extraordinary.
Quick story to hook you. I once lost a client on a 2-week island hop because I had to hand off a product launch. The next contractor got a dump of files, a messy Slack thread, and 3 different login methods. The contractor spent 3 hours chasing context and still shipped the wrong asset. The client lost trust, and I lost recurring revenue. By the end of this episode, you can build a zero context handoff in a weekend that turns that 3-hour scramble into a reliable 10-minute transfer.
That scenario is far too common. Nomads trade physical presence for flexibility, but the hidden cost is friction when someone else needs to kick up the work. Lost context means repeated questions, delayed timelines, and worse, angry clients. Conservatively, a chaotic handoff can cost you 2 to 8 billable hours per handoff, plus slowdown downstream. Start small, but think big. This is about reducing waste and protecting relationships.
Let's quantify it. Imagine 3 handoffs per month at an average of 4 extra hours each. That's 12 hours lost monthly. If your hourly rate is $60, that's $720 gone to coordination overhead. Now imagine cutting that down to 1 10-minute check-in per handoff. That's not just time saved, it's incremental income and better client experience. This changes everything for nomads.
Okay, the solution in one line. The Zero Context Handoff Engine captures intent and context automatically, generates a standardized handoff package, and pushes it to the right contractor with acceptance criteria and assets included. The core components, knowledge capture, auto summary, task chunking, priority tagging, and delivery pipelines. Ethically, we build consented capture, data minimization, and quality gates into each step.
From an implementation perspective, think of 3 pillars: capture, synthesize, and deliver. Capture means a single entry point. Could be a Notion form, a ClickUp task template, or a short Loom walkthrough. Synthesize uses a summarization AI to produce a clear action list and acceptance criteria. Deliver automates distribution, permissions, and even a brief onboarding checklist for the contractor. The human in the loop remains essential. A quick review gate stops errors and prevents over-automation.
Tool trade-offs fast. Notion gives flexible docs and versioned pages, great for living handoffs and searchable history. ClickUp or Asana are better when you need structured tasks, dependencies, and built-in time estimates. Loom is perfect for quick screen walkthroughs. Figma or short annotated screenshots work for design assets. For orchestration, Zapier or Make, formerly Integromat, are user-friendly. If you prefer code and reproducibility, GitHub Actions or small serverless functions win. For summarization, GPT-4 or Claude do excellent auto-summaries. Pick one based on your pricing and privacy needs. Here's the exact prompt/stock example I use. Source equals Slack thread plus last 5 commits plus Loom link. Prompt, summarize the Slack thread into 5 priority action items with acceptance criteria and estimated hours. Identify any missing assets and list them. Provide a 60-second onboarding summary for a new contractor. Feed that into GPT-4, output to a Notion template, then trigger a Zapier automation that creates a ClickUp task, uploads the Loom, and emails the contractor with the package link. That recipe is repeatable and auditable.
A practical weekend plan. Day 1, build your capture form and a Notion handoff template. Include fields, project summary, 1 sentence, desired outcome, blockers, key contacts, assets with links, acceptance criteria, and estimated hours. Day 2, wire the automation. Slack or form submission trigger summarization, populate template, create task in ClickUp, and send contractor notification. Day 3, test with a dry run and add a human review gate that must be approved before the package is sent live. Start small, but iterate.
Folder naming conventions and checklist templates matter. Use a consistent pattern. Project.shortname-handoff-YYYYMMD-owner. Include a single readme.md or Notion summary at the root, with one-sentence outcome and top 3 priorities. Checklist template example. 1. Verify credentials and access. 2. Confirm assets attached. 3. Confirm acceptance criteria. 4. Send test deliverable within 24 hours. These small conventions reduce cognitive load dramatically.
Real world before-after. Before, a 3-hour chaotic handoff with 7 follow-up messages and 2 reworks. After, a zero-context package, 90-second loom, 5-item action list with acceptance criteria, links to assets, and a ClickUp task created. Outcome, handoff acceptance in 10 minutes, 1 follow-up question, and 60% less rework. Revenue-wise, that client renewal moved from maybe to yes because the contractor met the deadline cleanly. This is measurable and repeatable.
Potential pitfalls and ethical considerations are critical. Over-automation leads to stale context. Your system can summarize the wrong version if you don't lock sources. Capture of sensitive client data without consent is a real risk. My recommended guardrails: 1. Explicit consent checkbox on intake forms. 2. Automatic PII reduction step before storage. 3. Retention policy that purges summaries after a set period. And 4. Mandatory human review before sending to external contractors. Also check model outputs for bias and hallucinations before trusting them as truth.
Operational failure modes to watch: tool fragmentation that increases maintenance, stale templates that drift, and contractor over-reliance on summaries that bypass understanding. Mitigations: standardize to a minimal documented stock, version your templates, and require a brief contractor verification task. For example, ask the contractor to submit a 1-line plan within 10 minutes to confirm understanding. That small step reduces rework dramatically.
Before we wrap, here are 2 quick copy-paste prompts you can use now. Prompt A for summarization. You are an experienced project manager. Summarize the following conversation into 5 prioritized action items with acceptance criteria and estimated hours. Flag missing assets and list required access rights. Prompt B for onboarding note. Write a 60-second contractor onboarding script that includes scope, key contact, top priority, and expected first deliverable. Use these in your chosen LLM and route the outputs into your handoff template. Let's make this actually work for you.
Custom CTA. If you want the zero-context handoff starter pack, templates, prompts, and the automation recipes we discussed, go to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools. Download the pack, run the weekend plan, and share your results. We'll feature the best listener stories in a future episode. Here's the exact prompt/stack again in the pack, plus a maintenance checklist you can use to avoid tool drift. This changes everything for nomads.
Recap. Build a single capture point. Synthesize with an LLM to produce concise action items and acceptance criteria. Automate delivery, and always include human review and consent. Test, measure, and iterate. The human plus AI advantage is not replacing judgment, it's amplifying it. Start small, but think big.
That's our complete breakdown of zero-context handoff engine. Remember, automate the ordinary, amplify the extraordinary. Head to nomadlifesuccess.com/AI tools to access our full AI toolkit, including Dream Guide AI and LifePath AI. While you're there, check out our online courses and audio courses. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.